Un tagad brīdinu, ka šī saruna būs turpinājumā angļu valodā. Milky Chance ir vācu grupa, kas jau no 2013. gada pirmā singla Stolen Dance priecē ar visdažādāko veidu mūziku pasaulē un arī šeit, Latvijā. Pagājušajā gadā izdeva albumu Living in Haze un pirms nepilniem 2 mēnešiem izdeva jaunāko singlu Naked and Alive. Mums ir pieslēdzies solists un ģitārists Klemenss Rēbeins. Hey, hello there!
Hi, what's up?
It's Friday all over the world, so what's your mood and plan for today?
We're on tour. We're in Spain right now, in Benicassim, and we're gonna play a festival tonight. So right now I'm in my hotel room. But yeah, like in about an hour we're gonna go to the festival and play a show tonight. So that's good.
Actually, it's the best thing in summer to play at the festival, right?
It is one of the best things that you can do in summer. Yeah, festivals and holidays. I would say.
What's your secret? How do you keep the energy up to tour so often?
I think the most important thing is that you have to keep the fun, like you have to, well, at least, of course, like the traveling can be tiring. Like it's like sometimes we're just like traveling like hours and hours and hours to just like get there and then play a show for an hour or something. So I think it's really important that you focus on enjoying yourself, enjoying the show, enjoying the people, the crowd, like being grateful for that opportunity to play a concert like to so many people. It's a very, very special thing, and for us it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun for us to uh perform live on stage. I love live music. I love playing instruments, all that. So I think focusing on that, keeping the fun, and all that that's the main force. And if you don't have fun anymore, you should maybe take a break, and then you can like breathe and then get back on the road.
Yeah. You heard about Adele. She said she's stopping her career for a little bit time. So what are you thinking about this?
We're not thinking about stopping our career.
Yes, it's a good
But
sign.
yeah, we're not there yet, But yeah, I think talking about breaks, taking breaks in between is important. Also like to be creative, like creative breaks and stuff like that, to have some more time to spend in the studio and like to have some more space. I think creativity also like needs space. So yeah, it's a balancing thing, and if you manage to balance it out in a good way, I think you can do it for as long as you want, maybe.
Maybe. What is the main secret? 8 hours sleep, good food, drinks. What is
The
the
main
secret?
secret, I don't know. I think it's very personal, probably, I think it's very different. But I feel like, yeah, eating healthy is important. Yeah, just like look on your yeah, on your health, like yeah, sleep, sports, uh, good food, stuff like that. Um, I think these are important things in general in life, And besides that, yeah, it's very important, very, very personal, what's important for you. And for us, or for me, I think it's also like to, for a good show, like to stay in touch with the people around you, to like everyone in the band that we know, what everyone is going through right now, or like how's everyone feeling, you know, checking in, stuff like that. I feel that's also like a very important, um, yeah, important thing.
Yeah, mental health is very important nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, like not only nowadays, I think these are very rudimental, important things. I think probably nowadays, just like the way we look at these things changed a bit than 50 years ago, you know? So, and that's also, it's a good thing. It's also just like normal, you know, we're evolving all the time. People will look differently at it in 40 years or something, you know?
What is the next step for you as a Milky Chance?
The next step, um, well, for this year, we do have some plans. We want to put out more music. So after the festival season, we're gonna go back to the studio, finish some songs. Probably we're maybe thinking of, you know, we did these trip tapes, like mixtapes. We're maybe thinking of continuing that and release another trip tape, maybe. And we also we had a quite special concert end of last year that we recorded together with an orchestra. And we are right now in the mixing process of that one. So we want to release that as well. And yeah, we just don't know when and like how, but we're working on that.
That should be beautiful. Was there any pressure after your first official single, Stolen Dance, become so popular?
I think back then it didn't feel pressure, it more felt like, you know, there was all of a sudden a lot of attention and a lot of expectation, of course, but also like a lot of things happening at the same time. You know, we were like all of a sudden like touring the world, like playing so many shows, being on the road constantly, all the time, you know, and like it was crazy. And we were like still like, I mean, we were like 20, 21, you know, like very young age. And I think we were just like riding the wave kind of. And but of course, after the first album, you know, you can only have one first album, you know? Like before before that, nobody knew
Like a
us.
first impression, right?
Yeah, so and after that, it's also like with the third and the fourth album, there will always be uh um um I forgot the word. Expectations, you know? So, I think that's the biggest difference. If then you feel like, oh, there's so many like so many people expecting something, and you feel like I have to fulfill these expectations, then you probably might feel a lot of pressure because you're like, you know, oh my God, I have to like I want to make everyone happy. But that's impossible. No one can do that. So I think if you're more like, okay, there's people expecting something. I don't know what they expect, but I have to rely on myself and like, you know, focus on creating the music that I want to create, having fun while, you know, writing songs, recording songs, stuff like that. You know, these are like things that you can control a little bit. So if you focus on that and, you know, yeah, let that idea of pressure a bit on the side, I think it's, yeah, that's what we did, you know, or what we tried to do.
So still enjoy the process, right?
Yeah, still enjoying the process, but of course it's hard sometimes, you know? It's also like it's not that easy. I mean, yeah, sometimes you feel like, especially like in terms of like schedules, you know? Sometimes you have like, yeah, I mean, we have a wonderful team working with us, but then yeah, you're like, oh yeah, by this time it's, you know, we should release a new album, or like you should have a new radio single or whatever. And then you're like, well, but, you know, maybe we need some more time to write songs. And then, who decides if this is a single or not, or this song, it's like, it's can be very like, yeah, you can struggle with that. And we did that. Yeah, it's part of it.
When are you planning to come back to Latvia? No pressure.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I mean, hopefully, soonish. I mean, this year we won't have any more touring plans. Um, Next year is still very open, so we see. Yeah, we're not sure now, like when we're gonna go, when and how we're gonna go on tour for the next year. Because yeah, maybe we first want to focus on writing new music and stuff like that. So we see. Maybe in the summer for a festival.
Yes, yes, it's a good idea. Was there anything different performing here than other places of the world? Small Baltic country, remember us?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I wouldn't, in my opinion, like because now we're touring band for 10 years now. And as you said, like we toured a lot of different countries and continents on this world, like all around the world. And of course, there's like sometimes cultural differences, but not like that much. I would rather say that like the setting of a concert, like where does it happen? When does it happen? Is it winter? Is it summer? Is it a festival? Is it outdoors? Is it indoors? How many people? How small? How big? These are like parameters that can influence a concert a lot, you know? I had, for example, you can play it twice in the same venue, in the same city, and there's like 2 nights. I mean, each night there's different people coming, and both nights can be different, you know? One night can be like we're in a very good mood, the people in a very good mood, and it's just like we had that moment of like that magic moment, and like it was just yeah, it was a beautiful vibe. But then the next day, it can happen that I don't know. I I'm not a good shape. I woke up feeling bad or whatever. And then, I mean, we're always trying to, regardless of how we feel or what we're going through right now, personally, we're trying to, always give 100%. But of course, these are things that can influence a concert because we're not robots. And also, like the people coming to the show, they can be, maybe there's like it's like the crowds is like a little younger, or it's a Friday evening, everyone's like in the party mood. They drink a lot, can be different than Tuesday, it's like, yeah, these things are, I feel like are more relevant sometimes than the nationality or like the country or whatever.
Is it more interesting for you play to the audience who knows your songs, or you need to make like this first impression again?
You mean like on a festival when like people don't know the music?
Yes.
Yeah, it's two different things. I mean, of course, for us, it's more comfortable to play a headline show because you can be very sure that all the people coming to your show, they want to see you. They want to listen to your songs and all that. So that's probably a little easier.
But more challenging is other option, right?
Yeah, it can be a little more challenging, yeah. But I love festivals, I love festivals. I love being just a part of it, not being the main whatever. the main act. It's I love watching other artists as well. And yeah, to me, like the idea of a festival is really cool, like many people coming together, different artists, like food and everything. Everyone's in a good mood. Like everyone's there in like peace, having a good time. I feel it's a great idea.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your time. And thank you for this conversation. By the way, my name is Linda. I forgot to say it at the start. I'm so sorry. But
Nice
see you
to meet
next time when you will be at the Riga, Latvia.
Yeah.
I will go to your show.
Sure.
And we will chat
Thanks so
before
much
or
for
after
having me.
that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.